Hello everyone, thank you all for joining me today. I'm going to be showing you how to use the Gutenberg content editor. It has been updated by WordPress and it's been a lot of dislike for this particular content editor, but you're going to go roll the program, use it, and get used to using it because WordPress has updated it. There is a plugin that you can turn back to the classic content editor, text editor. But anything can go bad with some plugins. Anything can go bad. So you want to get used to what's being placed out there. Unless you're going to create your own content editor, I suggest you just go ahead and just get used to using this editor. Since you're new, this would be something that you can be introduced to and get really used to using. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and press edit here. Okay, and this is the new editor. All right, this is the new editor for WordPress users. Okay, this is the title right here. If you click on the title, you can edit your link structure. Okay, your link structure. As you can see, this is our directory right here, and this is the text that you can edit. All right, some of you may see where it says change permalink. Go to settings, then go to where it says permalinks, and make sure your permalink settings are correct. Let's go here. You scroll down and make sure it says post name. Post name is checked, and then you hit custom structure. Okay, and once you hit custom structure, after you hit post name, hit custom structure, and this is the structure you want. This is old school right here with the non-descriptive phrases and the dates. You want it to be post name, where it actually has the actual post article title name, and then hit custom structure. And then what you do is go all the way down and press save changes, and you have a clean structured link, post link. So let's go back here where it says posts, all posts, and you only have to do that once. And all of your posts that you create will have this structured link. Okay, this right here, they have this link structured, and you can press edit, and you can change it to anything you want that relates to your post. Okay, all right, and whatever you type here, it will show here. That's why you see hello world in your link structure here. You can change this by just going to edit. All right, if it doesn't show up, it says change permalink, just press save, and then it will show up. Just click on this and it'll show up right here, and where it'll say the edit button. They have the edit button here, and you can change it. Okay, if you don't see it there, and you've already changed the link structure through your settings. Okay, all right, and now I'm going to show you how to switch around. If you want to use the visual editor or the HTML editor. Now, if you're good at HTML, that's hypertext markup language, then use the HTML editor. And how to reach those forms, all you have to do is click on this 3 vertical dot link right here. Just click on it, and you can scroll down here and use any of these. So if, say for instance, you want to take a look at the editing version, your HTML version, and the visual editor, all you have to do is press duplicate, and you have 2 of these. Okay, and if you want to change it to, say for instance, you want to edit your HTML, do things like that. Let's see here. If you want to remove the block, just remove it. Okay, if you want to use the HTML editor here, all you have to do is go all the way down where it says edit as HTML. Let's edit the HTML, and there it goes right there. You can edit your HTML. Let's see here. You can. Let's see other. So the sort of basic ones is to edit visually, or the you can edit visually, or you can change it to edit as HTML. Those are the two that I use. Okay. All right. So what else do we have here? Whenever you use a plugin, for instance, like the all-in-one SEO pack, you will have it at the bottom as usual. A few things change. Let me see. You also have the you can just like I just downloaded the WP Super Hide post. You can hide your post using this hide it from the front page. Like say where it says hide on the front page and all those other things. You have your plugins throughout your this right here. These are the two that I'll be introducing you to, which is the all-in-one SEO pack and the WP Super Hide post. This is when you create a post and publish it, and you don't want it to show up on necessarily on the front page, but throughout your website, the post will be available. And I'll be showing you how to install that as well. Let's see. And if you are not a veteran of using WordPress, this right here, this is just showing you the link structure that you've chosen to use and the keywords you can place here. This is showing you exactly how. I think you can change it through here. You can, but if I was you, I would just stick with using it up here. You can always test it out and see if it works, and you can change it up here. But anyhow, that's just showing you how it looks. Let's see, the categories is right here. The tags, it's nothing really too much. Haven't changed too much visually. You can create a small excerpt about what your post is about and have that on the front page. Okay, and you also have where is it? Discussion right here. You can allow comments or allow pingbacks and things like that. If you want to allow comments, just press this right here. If you want to allow your audience to see and make comments on your post, you can always press on this right here, allow comments, or just tick it, and it would remove that reply and that discussion box on the bottom of your post. Okay, so it's really nothing too much haven't changed. Other than what they've, the Gutenberg plugin, content editor, it's okay. It's just something to get used to for those who who's used to the classic WordPress content editor. Okay, but yeah, these are the main ones that you really want to focus on. Is this right here, the title and the actual article, and how to edit those, and making sure that your link structure is correct, and knowing where your plugins will be located, such as the WP Super Hide post and the all-in-one SEO plugin. Those are the main ones, the main important areas that I look here on this new content editor. But get used to it. Don't shun it. Get used to it and use it, because it is the future of WordPress. All right. And of course, you have your update buttons, your preview buttons, and different things like this right here. Yeah, this is so you can be able to see the entire picture here when you're posting, doing your content and whatever, and that'll block out the rest of the stuff on the side, so you can have focus on your content. Let's see here. And then that'll remove the settings. The settings, you can just push it on the side and all of this good stuff like that. Then you have another toolbar here to you can have access to your visual editor, your code editor. As you can see, it changes. This is just another area where you can change it other than using this right here. Also can use the block add block feature right here. Just make sure that you're not into this, right? There are more options for the type of where you want to use the edit it visually or whatever. Just make sure that that's not what you're doing is this is not showing up, and it'll show up right here, this plus sign right here. Okay, what you do is click on it, and then you can use the blocks. For instance, if you want to add an image, simply click on image, and there it goes right there. You can add images. This is what the blocks are for, adding different items. Or, you know, if you want to, you can also remove the block. Just press remove block. You can add more other blocks. Let's see. This different pieces of content you can add, okay? And that's what that's for. That's what that is for, okay? But yeah, you have, just like I said, you have access points to edit HTML or edit it visually. You have 2 points here. You have 1 point here, and the other one. And also, let's check this out. Let's see, edit visually. If you don't understand HTML and how to edit content using HTML, all you have to do is go to the edit visually, and just see here where it says classic. Just simply click on here, click on the gray bar, and these will pop up. Okay, everything's the same. You can use it if you want to say I think that's what they call it, Gutenberg. And you can highlight your element on your property, and you can still change you can still change the look, change the properties. Okay, that haven't changed. It's still the same. You can still do those things if you want to. Change it if you want to have it to the center, to the right, add a link to it, add a link, inner link or an outer link, remove the link. You still can do different things. You can add media. For instance, you can add an image if you want to. Once you click on the image, you can upload an image from your desktop. And for instance, you can add you can name your image so Google can find it through the search. You can do all these things. You can add a title and description of it if you want to. Let's see here what else you can do. Paragraph. Keep this as a paragraph or make it an H1, a header. Say for instance header here. You can still do these things. These things haven't been gutted out. For instance, let's see here. Colors. You can change the color still of your text. You can still do all these things right here. If you want to add a strike through your properties, you can still do that. Or underline. You can have a line, a horizontal line. Let me see. Okay. Strike through, I meant use the strike through right here where it says strike through. You can still strike through. You can still use all of these elements on your properties. You know, if you want to use a special character, all those things like that. It is still available to you. You can indent, decrease indentation, all this stuff you can still do. Okay. And just like I said, just get used to using Gutenberg content management text editor. And you know, just get used to it. Don't shun it. Just get used to it. It's the way of the future. It's what they want you to get used to. And it's okay to use the plugin to go back to the classic version, but also get used to what is out there if you're going to be using someone else's platform such as WordPress. It is something that they're trying to change. They're trying to stay ahead of the curve, and that's what it is. The WordPress Gutenberg content text editor. Go ahead and get used to it. I'll see you guys in the next videos.